Full reactions are on Patreon, or if you want, you can pull up your copy of episode 26 of Sailor Moon Season 3, Shadow of Silence, the pale glimmer of a firefly, and press play on it when I press play when the timer reaches 0. This title rules. Sometimes you just get a great title for an episode. And it doesn't really matter if the episode lives up to the title, it's just a great title. Kind of expect this is going to be a super important one because of the whole silence thing. All this time, it turns out it's just Hannibal Lecter pulling the strings. Took Silence of the Lambs a little bit too literally. Man, it's really not close, too. This is the best season. I know I've reiterated and repeated and reinstated every aspect of this, but oh god, this is a great season. Ooh, there's probably another movie after season 3, right? I'll probably check it out. Probably. Apparently, the one I already watched is the best one, and I thought it was just okay, but I still enjoyed it enough. What? Oh. Thought it was somebody else. So is their solution to get Sailor Moon and company to stop going after the the baddies to get to them through Chibiusa? To be fair, Pooh isn't exactly that complicated. That's fair. Well, there's a bit of a problem in the future if you can't find, like, at least some private school kids or something to be friends with her. Shouldn't have to send her to the past just for that. What's the plan? Oh, okay. I mean, they're failing. I don't think just taking the pure heart out is enough to move things along. I think they need to actually get one, right? Basically, they just don't. They're just trying to prevent the birth of the Antichrist right now. A soap opera star this time, bro. She's got portraits again too. Sure. This is a different bend on things. At least it's her doing it instead of the professor this time. Maybe they are a match made in hell. Now, Haruta, the black-haired girl, who I think is Sailor Saturn, they are two separate bodies, right? It kind of seems like that given context. Probably the same person, like separated somehow, but I don't know how they're gonna explain that. Cool. That's funny. All the stuff Luna P can do, and she can't become a ladder. Maybe you could give her maybe a little bit more of a send off than that. I hope you have a nice day, something like just because you're evil doesn't mean you can't be polite. Yeah, at least you didn't lie to her. He does interest me a lot. Like whatever his whole deal is. It would be the silence sounds like it's everyone on Earth dies, right? So maybe my read on that is wrong. But why do they want this? Of course, it also sounds like the Witches 5 are expecting to be the leaders of something after all the fact. So maybe I'm wrong, but like we gotta have one baddie who's just like whole thing is world domination, because that makes sense. Colonite might have been onto something. Yeah, right, dude. This isn't complicated, Usagi. She's obviously hurt or something. Yeah, there we go. Let's go. My God, you have parents. That's right. Have we met your mom, Ami? I can't recall ever doing so. Oh, come on. That is such a stretch. So, what happens if Hotaru dies to whatever the Avatar of Silence is, Messiah of Silence? Oh, wow, you actually went to school at some point with weirdly standoffish teenagers? Oh, this is you did something. Okay, I thought that was like a first meeting situation. I was so confused. Still not nice, but it makes more sense at least. There we go. Okay, I will say that although being by her side is nice, maybe so aggressively staring at her might be a little bit horrifying if she wakes up. Like, you imagine, you wake up in the hospital and someone's just doing this. Move fast, break things! Oh. We can't possibly introduce your mother at this point. Aw. Yeah, like, yeah, walk with her at least. She collapsed once. I mean, wouldn't you go with? Not convinced you don't know more than you're letting on right now. Certainly the last time you offered somebody a ride was a little sus. This is wow. How many celebrities will this woman kidnap? Uh, Smarty pants. Two-timer! I can respect an over appreciation for the media you consume, Mimet. Okay, on board with this stupid ass design. What the hell is this? Who do you think? Ah, nice. Nice. Oh, is she actually gonna get a transformation this time? Oh, not really. Okay. Yeah, right. She's like, "Hey, Diamond, let's team up, take on this Uranus lady." What the hell? They always roll up with the biggest drama. They give so much personality to the one-off baddies. Do you know her by chance? I'm your boss, bitch. Maybe Usagi could start doing some more push-ups or something to make this form not as exhausting. I don't know. Is it She-Hulk rules? The stronger she gets in her base form, the stronger she is after transformation. It feels a little mean you take out a crying enemy who I think is supposed to be like a giant toddler. I hardly think that. Come on. Aw. Do they usually to become naked in between the transforms back? Maybe if you actually communicated, you might get what you want here a little bit, Aruka. Crazy thought, I know. Because it makes sense what you want, but if you're not going to tell them why. I love this whole arc, but this is just annoying. The continued need for secrecy, which is so manufactured. I can't be the only one who feels this way, that it's just silly at this point. Like, they're gonna fight the bad guy in every episode regardless. So it's just kind of creating a repeated scenario. You gotta stay away from this! No! You gotta stay away from this! No! It could honestly be one thing if they like tried to take their powers. Like at least that would create story stakes. Like she took Usagi's brooch before. Like at least that's something. But just this repeated nonsense is just annoying. Next time.